What's up, guys? It's John, and I just wanted to let y'all know that we already uploaded part 1 on YouTube. I'm trying to upload part 2 as well on here. YouTube blocked this whole reaction, so we're trying to break it up into 2 parts. But I have the entire unedited reaction posted on our Patreon, which will be linked below in the description. If you guys want to hop on there, that would mean a lot to me. It's free to any of our Patreons, and the cool thing about getting on there and helping us out, we actually have a goal of 300 Patreons, and as soon as we get there, that's going to help us record our cover of Life Goes On. We're doing an English cover of Life Goes On, and it's an acoustic cover. I'm really excited about doing it. It's the first cover that I've posted. It's actually the first piece of music that I've posted in a long time, and I'm really excited about it. That song means a lot to me. I know it means a lot to a lot of people as well too. I'm excited to get that out. So if anybody does want to jump on our Patreon, the video is there along with a lot of Run BTS episodes that we're going through together, and then just some behind the scenes content. If you guys need anything from me, please know that you guys can message me on any of my social media. It's at John Reeves Live. And I hope y'all enjoyed the rest of Mono. Freaking bad bye, yes. Yeah, give it to us, alright. Yeah.
Bad bye, no goodbye. Bad bye, no goodbye.
So dark sounding, I love that. This is dark, dude. This is throwing me off so much. There's like so much depth to the actual music that's going on right here. And then the vocals remind me of like The Cure, old school The Cure or something like that. But holy crap, the actual music that's going on right there, there's so many minors and majors going on. Like, it flows well, but it's cool whenever those really dark tones are coming out. The piano sounds kind of upbeat and major. That was so different, so freaking different.
All I need is me. All I need is me. I know. All you need is you. Yeah. All you need is you. You know. 가끔은 내게 심하게 스스로 나를 짓밟나. 너 이것밖에 안 돼. 훨씬 더 잘해야 해. 너 훨씬 더 멋져. 지는 잊을 것 같아. 이겨야 해. 너 어긋나는 건 너무 아픈 것. 겹치 않으면 알 수가 없는 것. 내 이상과 현실 너무 멀구먼. 그 다리 건너 내게 닿고 싶어. 진짜 내게 yeah. 진짜 내게 yeah. All I need is me. All I need 포기할 수가 없어 내가 아는 날에 난 놓아줄 수가 없어 내 머릿속에 난 이렇게 온전한데 완전 어긋나는 건 너무 아픈 것 겪지 않으면 알 수가 없는 것내 예상과 현실 너무 멀구먼 그래도 다리 건너 내게 닿고 싶어 진짜 내게
So relatable. This song is very relatable.
진짜 내게 yeah. 진짜 내게 yeah. 진짜 내게 yeah.
God, my ideas and reality so far away. That's so true. That's cool.
언젠가 분명히 확실해
Love that arpeggio going on in the background. It's so beautiful. I love that. 봄이 가고 여름이 오나 꽃이 짓고 열매가 있듯이 모든 것은 아파야만 해 세상을 안고 숨을 훅 들이마셔봐 내 폐 안에 가득 들어찬 따간 공기가 모든 걸 말해 그래 수없이도 마시고 싶었던 나파고 무뎌지던 오랜 시간들 바로 그 안에 everyday I pray 내가 좀 더 나은 어른이 될 수 있게 And everyday I stay 사람도 아픔도 언젠가는 죽기에 무뎌지려면 바람을 맞아 하잖아 꿈속에서는 영원할 수가 없잖아 힘내라 부여 말 대신 다 그렇다 거짓말 대신 그저 이 모든 바람 동안 기대게 So much going on in this song.
비가 와 모든 건 지나가
God, that was beautiful. Look, there was so much in that song. Layers, beautiful. That was awesome. And really quick, like right whenever it went into the first actual verse, it like crescendoed that whole thing where it kept saying everything goes. It kept crescendoing that it was building a lot of different stuff in there. There was like 3 or 4 different vocal layers along with that arpeggio that was going on and the drums. There was so much getting added to it. And then whenever it dropped into the actual verse, it literally went down to a moment there where it was just RM's voice. And it was awesome. It just went from like the mountain straight into the valley. And then it built its way back up. And then it ended with just the piano and the singing. That was a freaking awesome structured song. Like, beautiful. That was really cool. Seems like with this album, he just got to be creative, and I love that. I love this album. And this is another one of those songs that I've been listening to lo-fi. I just didn't know that this is what I was listening to.
하루 종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어 누가 나 대신에 좀 울어줬으면 해서 종일 비가 왔으면 좋겠어 그럼 사람들이 날 쳐다보질 않았어 우산이 슬픈 얼굴 가려주니까 빗속에선 사람들도 저마다 바쁘니까 좀만 느리게 숨 쉴래 평소에 내 삶도 내 랩도 너무 빠르니까 지금 모든 게 저 위치로 하늘에 나의 그림자가 비치고 난 어둠을 딛고 서 있어 고개를 밑으로 내 발 뒤꿈치로 Slow rap, slow jam, slow rain, everything slow Slow rap, slow jam, slow rain, everything slow Forever run
He's got such a beautiful voice. Like, I just wish he'd show that off a little bit more enthusiastic. It's clean.
비가 오면 조금은 나 친구가 있다는 기분이 들어 자꾸 내 창문들을 두드려 잘 지내냐면서 안부를 물어 And I answer 난 여전히 삶의 인질 죽지 못해 살진 않지만 뭔가에 묶여있지 나도 너처럼 어딘가 두드릴 수만 있다면 온 세상에 진하게 입 맞출 수 있다면 그 누군가 나를 맞아줄까 내 고된 몸을 어쩜 받아줄까 제발 아무것도 묻지마 그냥 영원히 내려줘 네가 내리면 외롭지 않아 너라도 내 곁에 있어줘 잿빛 세상에서 살고 싶어 영원 따위 없는 걸 알고 있어 Slow rap, slow jam, slow rain, everything slow When it rains it pours
I love that piano in the background.
Pours Forever
So clean. Bringing an acoustic guitar. This is cool.
Forever
Don't be oversung. That's beautiful. Okay, so a lot of people told me beforehand the whole album was kind of a little bit softer. There's a little bit different vibes than their normal stuff, but I honestly still am kind of blindsided by it because it just, to me, it feels like a completely different side of RM than we've ever really seen. It shows how versatile he is in his songwriting and his understanding of instruments as well too, because he really shows off how he can layer a song using any instrument to his arsenal. Like, there's some techno type stuff. The drums obviously had a really good beat to them. Guitar was used in multiple different ways. He had like acoustic guitar, especially at the end of that song, electric guitar. He had some really cool piano and some synth stuff going on. His voice, he had multiple different displays of what he can do with his voice. I mean, he sang in some parts, he just spoke in some parts, he rapped in some parts, he did like slow raps, everything. I feel like this album is a very cohesive one thought, gives us more of an idea about him as an artist entirely. And I think that's awesome. I think it's very rare that you get an album that does that with an artist. I think a lot of the times you might kind of get something that just shows off one side of them because they're kind of like feeling one way or something at the moment. Everything Goes, I think it's what it's called, or Everything. That for me is probably one of my favorite songs just because of like how layered that one was and how much was going on there. A song that kind of like messed with me a little bit as far as challenged my thinking for this song was Bad Bye. So it's already kind of a challenging song title anyways. It's just breaking the norms of what we normally say. But then on top of that, there's a lot of minor and major conflicts as far as just the tone of the song. And it was really interesting to see how he put those together like that. I really enjoyed that one as well too. Tokyo, I love the melody in that, and that's a lo-fi song that I start a lot of my live streams off with. So you've probably heard Tokyo and Forever Rain lo-fi remixes on my live streams. I just had no clue that that's what they were. Really enjoyed this album. I want to wish RM a very happy birthday. For me personally, I just want to say, like, your lyrics have made a big impact on my life. I know that you write a lot of the songs that I'm a huge fan of as well too, like as far as even just vocal line songs that have really impacted like the way that I think about myself, the way that I think about the world around me. You've got a very beautiful mind, my friend, and I love the way that you write lyrics. I love the way that you see the world. Thank you for sharing your visions and your music with the rest of the world, because speaking from a metalhead, it's very relatable, very cool. I'm getting something out of the music that you write with BTS that I never thought I was going to be able to get out of a band that was not a metal band before. What I found with BTS has been unrivaled by anything outside of metal music, and I really just want to say thank you. Guys, that does it for this reaction. Spread some positivity out there, be kind to one another, and anybody needs anything at all of my socials are at John Reeves Live, and I will catch y'all next time. Freaking toodles!